Have you ever found yourself afraid to put something out on social media for fear of what people are going to say? Are you someone who maybe in team meetings, are you afraid to speak your voice because you're afraid of being judged? Are you a business owner, an entrepreneur who keeps people around you who make you feel good, but aren't actually challenging you to get better and to improve? My name is Cletus Coffey, the founder of Be the Torch. And this is exactly what we focus on, is helping high achieving individuals like yourself who know you have a fire inside of you. And yet for a lot of us, it is just a little pilot light, a little candle. And what you're capable of is a torch, is lighting a torch to illuminate your path to reaching your highest potential in life and in business. I know for me, I thought I had a torch burning. I knew I had a fire in me and I thought I had a torch. I didn't recognize until much later in life was that I just had a little candle that was lit, and I was under the assumption that it was a full blown bonfire when in fact it really wasn't, because of me. I was not only playing small, but I was playing weak because I wasn't standing in my own power. And so this video here is about standing in your own power. We try to force things, and you've seen people who have forced the issues. Maybe you have had a former coach or a boss, a parent who is very narcissistic. Maybe they're egotistical. Maybe they're insecure. They are, you're probably it's ringing some bells now, I'm sure, but it's that individual who maybe they're a salesperson. They just come off kind of slimy, kind of snake oil, just not really standing in integrity. Look, those individuals are trying to force things inauthentically. They're afraid to stand in their authentic power for fear that they're not going to land a sale. They're not going to get the ideal partner. They're not going to get the promotion. They're not going to land the client they want. So it's easier to just kind of force the issue and pretend I'm someone that I'm not. Challenge is that's a weak game. It's not sustainable. And it's a path towards suffering, pain, and destruction. So if you are already experiencing that pain, that destruction, it's time to stand in your own power. And I call it through the power of personal culture. Now, we're probably familiar with team culture, and team culture is getting a group of individuals together and creating a like-minded philosophy and a mission and values, and that we want to embody our organization or our team. Challenges. Teams are made up of individuals. Each individual has their own fears and challenges and desires and wants and needs and things that excite them and things that they're fearful of. So each individual is coming to the team with their own stuff, and oftentimes forcing the issue versus standing in power. I'm willing to bet that you're not standing in your own power. That is why you're getting the results that you might be getting. Maybe you're suffering with imposter syndrome. Maybe you're not getting the financial results you want. Maybe your relationship is out of whack, disconnected. Maybe you're not intimate with your partner. Maybe you're alone and you're trying to find someone. You're struggling with it. It's time to stand in your own power, regardless of what the environment around you is doing. So personal culture, there's several steps into it. I'm just going to give you a few of them here. The first one is getting to the truth. In the present moment, not the past, not the future. In the present moment, who are you? Not what your function is. Right? Maybe, for me, I'm a business owner. I'm a father. I'm a friend. There's these functionalities that I have. I'm an athlete, but that's not who I am. And for a lot of us, we use those identities to cover up who we really are. And so we just kind of pop from identity, never really getting to the truth about who we really are. That is the power of personal culture, the truth, not the truth between your ears, but the truth down on paper. You need to write it down. Where are you with your psychology, your mindset, your learning track? Where are you getting better? How are you growing and evolving? That's the psychology piece. The physiology piece is your body. How are you taking care of your body? Are you training? Are you getting fit? Are you getting ripped? Are you getting to your ideal body weight? Are you looking and feeling 10 years younger than you really are? Where are you with the truth? It may be that you're scared to go to the gym because you're overweight. Maybe you're scared to go to the gym because you don't like how you look in your clothing, or you can't bench press as much as you used to do, or whatever story you're telling yourself. That's all it is a story. So it's getting, those key areas. There's psychology, physiology, people. Where are you in your relationships? If you're disconnected from your partnership, your intimate relationship, what are you doing to contribute to that? Are you currently an avoidant? Are you the narcissist? Are you the the individual who's not willing to put forth the effort to connect? Are you taking your spouse, partner out on dates? Are you sending them messages? Are you creating opportunities for you and them to learn and grow and evolve? And yeah, you come to situations where you're butting heads, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's part of growth and evolving. But it's butting heads together as allies through growth and getting and improving and getting better. And then lastly, last two are your profits, your money. Where are you with your money? What's the truth? How much debt are you in? How much money are you actually making? Get it down on paper. What are your expenses like? Get to the truth. What's your fear around money? How come you've been limited as a business owner? The truth that you're not paying yourself what you're worth. I know that to be true because most business owners are not. And then lastly, presence, your connection with source, the present moment, or a higher power. Where are you with that? Are you taking time to connect? And whether it be a meditation, whether it be some sort of journaling, gratitude practice, like something to connect to the being aspect of who you really are, not the human part. I mean, we have those things. You as the parent, as the business owner, as the leader, that all those things live on the being plane. That's what we want to get to. So I say all that because we want to get to the truth in the Power Five. Now, once we've got the truth down, now this is where ownership comes into play. That's step number 2. We have to take ownership in all that for the things that you are challenged with right now, for the pain and suffering that you have caused others. Taking ownership now. You're afraid to do it. I know you're afraid to do it. I've been there. I've been afraid to face it, face the truth, and then take ownership because I want to be the victim. They screwed me. No. That's not the way we approach things. It's not going to allow you to stand in your power and begin to attract the people and opportunities to become the conscious individual that doesn't subscribe and doesn't play into the games. It doesn't get triggered by other people's thoughts and opinions because they're made up constructs. That's all they are. So you're getting triggered because that's what standing in power does. When you come across someone that's standing in their authentic power, truth, ownership, authentically who they are, it's triggering. Why? Because it highlights and reflects back to you your insecurities, your inauthentic self, your inability or unwillingness to address the truth of who you really are, unwillingness to invest in yourself and your growth. And it's reflecting back to you. So you get triggered, you get angry, you get defensive, you come back with force, you push back. How's that worked out for you? Probably hasn't. And it will continue to cause you more chaos and pain and destruction until you can come to a place where you can stand in your own power, regardless of what the market says about you. Now you can put a social post out there, speak your truth, and it doesn't matter. Someone's opinion of you, again, is just their mental construct. It's not real. It's not the present moment. You know who you are. And so that's the power of when you get it out there, authentically who you are. What are people going to say about you that you haven't already said about yourself? So when someone wants to say something along the lines of, well, thank goodness, my situation, or, thank goodness that, you are not in a relationship with me anymore. You are this and you are that. And da, da, da. Look, that's their response to you standing in your power. I face this multiple. I've been in relationships. I am beautifully imperfect, and I own how I showed up in the relationship. And the truth was, I wasn't messed up. I wasn't a bad partner, a bad individual, a bad man or human being. I was just lost. I just hadn't figured it out yet. And so, yeah, I was triggered. I was defensive. I got angry. I got frustrated. And for me, I'm not like the breathing fire type. Like I sink away and I just avoid the conflict, avoid the butting heads because it's triggering. I've been able to grow and evolve out of that by learning how to come to ownership, the truth, and owning it, and then being able to feel and be connecting with my feelings. What am I feeling in this present moment? And how can I communicate that to others? Be amazed. The transformation that happens in your life, in your relationship, in your business, with your customers, when you can stand in the power of your personal culture, authentically as you're going to begin to attract. That's where the fire gets lit. The torch is on fire, and like moth to a flame, the right people, the right customers, the right opportunities, right businesses, the partnerships are all going to come your way. The right ones, not all of them, because you're not fit for everybody, and that's all right. The right ones. That's what we come to. If this makes sense for you, this is an opportunity for you to subscribe to the channel here. Leave in the comment here if you understand this. Just put power in the comments. That way I know people are vibing with this. It came across clear, because I want to make sure I can put this, not only make it clear, but make it relevant to us as high achieving individuals who have been taught to achieve and accomplish on the scoreboard and put so much of our focus and attention there. And then we find ourselves overwhelmed and stressed and looking for ways in which we can have success in other areas of our life. But we're just stuck. We're stuck with, I'm just here to make money and provide and take care of others and not worry about myself. The Be the Torch movement, go to bethetorch.com. You can get involved in our movement here, be part of our virtual or live events. You can be part of our cohorts, like-minded thinking individuals just like you who want to have success in all areas of life, not just on, oh yeah, we can have profits is one of the Power Five. We're going to generate profits for you. You're going to pay yourself definitely what you're worth. So bethetorch.com, leave a comment here that power, that it connects with you, you understand it. Please subscribe to the channel here so you get more of this type of content. And then definitely check out some of my other videos that are really in alignment with personal culture. We get into all these other areas and help support you to become the greatest version of yourself and ultimately be example, a possibility to others.